Hi, my name is Keanna Barnes. I am with Keller Williams, Silicon Beach, out here in lovely Los Angeles, California. And I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about having goals as an investor. I speak with a lot of investors, particularly new investors who, or people who want to be investors, and they a lot of times come to me and ask, first of all, do I have any foreclosures? Yes, I have access to foreclosures. I'm like, okay, do you have off market deals? Yes, I do know of off market deals, in the community as well as within my brokerage. And when I start to dig a little deeper as to what they're looking and what they're seeking, they really don't know. And that is a problem because if you don't know where you're going, how will you even know when you get there? I'm gonna let that marinate on you for a little bit. So I just want to make sure that investors, particularly like I said, new investors, understand that they have to have goals. And the best way to set up, or the simplest way to set up a goal for as a new investor is to come up with SMART goals. You've probably heard this acronym before, but SMART goals are it's an acronym. SMART. S is for specific. Um, Make sure your goals are specific. Make sure you have real numbers. Make sure you understand cap rates. Make sure you understand if you want to invest to flip. Are you investing to buy and hold? Are you investing? Are you trying to do it as a wholesaler? Are you trying to invest in single family homes, multiple units, commercial properties? All these things have a factor in what you need to be looking for, what kind of financing you're going to do. Uh, Make sure you're specific with your goals. Okay, make sure your goals are measurable. Make sure they're trackable. If you have a goal of having, say, 10 units, then have that goal. That's fine. 10 units, 100 units, whatever the number is, make sure that your goal is measurable. It's very windy out here, so excuse the wind. Also, that's the M in SMART goals, specific, measurable. The third letter is A for achievable. Make sure your goals are achievable. Not saying that anything is, definitely saying anything is possible. Okay, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Make sure your goals are challenging, of course. There are going to be challenges along the way, but make sure that it is possible. Um, if you say you want to have 10 houses in 1 month, and you have no money, no network, no connections, and you're not willing to put in any work, I mean, you know, you got to do something. Make sure your goals are achievable. Okay. The R in SMART stands for realistic. Um, that kind of goes back to achievable. Just making sure that your goals are realistic in the areas that you're looking in. In Los Angeles, where you have it's I think over 64% last time I read. 2018, I think that was the last time I saw the stats that 64% of people in Los Angeles are renters. So you have a high rental rate. Um, but also you have to understand in Los Angeles, you have rent control. And rent control is a big thing in Los Angeles. And there are some pockets that aren't under rent control. You have to understand what areas are under rent control and what rent control means for you as a landlord, and what it means for your tenants, what it means if you purchase a home that has and you are that comes with tenants. Sometimes, a lot of times, you have tenants who have been paying, $500 for the past mm, 30, 40 years a month, and the landlord never went up on the rent. And now they sold it to you, and you can only go up so much in that rent. You have to make sure you understand that. You have to make sure you understand cash for keys, cap rate, just depending on what your goals are as a real estate investor. Um, that's if you're buying and holding, whether you're flipping, like I said, wholesaling. Just make sure you understand the ins and outs. And if you don't understand, find out. Google is your friend. um, your realtor should definitely be able to point you in the right direction and give you some advice and guidance on what you need to know in purchasing a home. Also, make sure the R in SMART is S.M.A.R.T is time based or timely. Make sure you have a deadline. If you want to have 100 units in 10 years, then that's fine. Make sure you have some type of deadline, because if you're just saying someday I want to have 100 units, you will never know that when you'll get there. So make sure that you have SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-based, timely goals. So when you are ready to invest, you know exactly what you're looking for, and you know when you find it, because you are well versed in what you want as an investor, what you want out of the deal, and you are able to explain that, and you're able to recognize it when you come across a good deal. Okay? This is Keanna. If you have any questions, feel free to make a comment. Feel free to give me a call, 424-234-1273. You can find me online. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and make sure if you have any questions as an investor, as a buyer, as a seller, give me a call. I've been an investor. I've had tenants. Uh, I've owned a few homes. So I understand. I've been on both sides of the coin. So definitely make sure you get a real estate agent who understands what is going on in the marketplace. Make sure you get an agent who has been in your shoes, because I've been there. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And I'm working on getting more properties. So give me a call if you need to. I'm here to help. I love to help. I love to point you in the right direction. And I look forward to hearing from you. This is Keanna Barnes signing off.